Welcome to Hoovie's Garage, the dumbest automotive channel in all of YouTube. And there's an old saying with these vans, a very ancient saying, that when you see a van a-rockin', don't come a-knockin'. But what happens when the van itself is knocking? Yes, well, yeah, that's not good. So basically, when your van's a-knockin', the only person rocking's the car wizard. Ugh. Yeah, not good. But the good news is, once this van warms up, whatever noise that is, but I don't think it's the engine, it's like the power steering or some accessory, it goes away. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's not something big. I think the car wizard is going to be very excited to see this, not because he's going to enjoy working on this. Mechanics hate working on these vans, but I also know he's a big conversion fan as well. I love that you guys are just as excited about this conversion van as I am, because it is so cool. All this wall-to-wall oak, the mood lighting, the captain's chairs, the bed in the back, and even the vintage TV and VCR, which is another thing that doesn't work. Unfortunately, that TV and VCR doesn't work. But otherwise, it seems like a pretty solid van from, well, the golden era of Chevrolet. And since it doesn't have any rust, well, that's basically the only real big thing you have to worry about this. If it needs a motor, well, I can do some crazy LS swap, which has been done with these before. But we'll see what the car wizard has to say about this thing. It's so comfortable. Oh. Realize this thing matches Wizard's yacht perfectly. Here's my little spider. What's Wizard doing? Wizard! Is your wife be having Land Rover problems?
Yes.
It's smoking.
Well, that's because we have oil on the exhaust. That's from us. So it's having turbo issues.
Your wife's new Land Rover's having turbo issues.
Yes.
I see it burned through its hood insulator pad too.
That's a mouse.
It's a mouse?
He chewed on it.
A mouse chewed on it. Is that the source of your turbo problems?
Yeah, you can see them up through here. We can see where all the smoke's coming from. We put PB blaster on the bolts. We were inspecting some things, but the actuator's not doing anything.
It broke.
Yes.
It's only like 4 years old.
I know. That's sad.
Well, you should switch her to one of these. She would really appreciate this.
It's like 1986 all over again.
Well, it's a 91. It's the last of its kind, but...
They had these in 86, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take a look. All right, Wizard, get inside. I've got to set the mood just right for you, so you are in the best mood possible. Here, hop in. Ignore my big camera there. Yes. Yes, there we go. Okay.
Oh, it's so comfortable.
Very, very comfortable, but I haven't set the mood right quite yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
This is 1991 right here.
Well, definitely 80s or 70s, the mood lighting. This is the best of the best.
Look
here.
Look at the TV.
You couldn't get a better luxury car in the 80s than, say, a conversion van with this real oak wood and the mood lighting and
it's got little compartments.
The seat comfort and the way they drive.
This is so cool.
There's even a cooler back there that somebody added for whatever reason.
And it has rear AC or something?
Yes, rear air conditioning. That works. Sadly, though, this doesn't turn on at all. Neither of them. I know you're not a TV repairman, but maybe it's a power supply thing.
Yeah, we can look at it.
It's the original TV.
We definitely got to get that working. That's part of the whole ambiance of this van.
Yes, and cabinetry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a cord in here for... I don't know what.
A phone holder or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Missing a rear view mirror.
Oh, yeah, that is missing.
And when it's cold, it makes a pretty horrible racket. Something's knocking. Hopefully not the engine, but some kind of accessory or whatever. You can hear a little bit when the car's running. I'll let you listen to it as I move it to the lift, all right?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Man, this is amazing.
It is cool. It is.
You could spend the night in it and just hang out. Just to be in it.
Yeah, yeah. This wouldn't be a challenge to do a 24-hour thing in here at all.
No.
Nope.
Not at all.
I guess before I move the giant van, we should update on the other projects, yes?
Yep.
Bentley Turbo R still waiting on the fuel distributor?
They said 4 to 6 weeks before we get it back, so there's nothing I can do with it until then.
Okay. Lambo is going back together after the paint mishap. That'll be my next video, is going over all this.
All the gaps are nice and even. That was pretty tough to get all that lined up. And the paint matches.
It does. The paint matches. That's the big thing. But
perfect.
there's other stuff you took care of. I can't wait to drive it now that it's, well, sorted for for now.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
For now. It'll never stay sorted.
And once you're finished with that, you said you're going to move on to the new Precious.
Yes.
I'm so excited about this project. This Beck Spider replica, basically the James Dean Porsche Spider. Comes without an engine. We're the first people to try and do this ourselves. It's all usually done at the Beck Spider factory where they make these. Putting a Subaru engine into it. This one right here, which is all refreshed, ready to go. New heads. Oh, in this beautiful car. So it will have double the horsepower of what this in the 50s would have had. And way more reliability, I imagine.
That's so cool. Look at the opening for your feet.
Yes.
It's like an aircraft.
Yes, very cool. Next to it, the Woody. Everything's covered in plastic, huh?
Yep.
More wiring to do?
We haven't got very far on it lately. We've been trying to get all these other things done. And...
Halante still unsold.
Yeah, it's unsold.
Somebody please buy this thing. Poor Wizard.
$2,500. Come get it.
That's not mine. Thank goodness.
No.
It's not mine. 300 SE, you've been looking at some things?
Yeah, let me pop the hood on it.
Okay. This thing had some horrible shifting issues. 30 seconds to crank to start. Did not run. Oh, it's all torn apart.
Yes, we have the intake plenum off and the injector distributor assembly, getting that. They had some cracks, I'll show you them. But we got all the belt off. We found several pulleys that are really, really bad. You can hear them, how bad they are.
Oh, charming. Okay.
And we can't go back together till we get those pulleys. It should be here tomorrow.
Okay.
But the plenum, I think, is over here. I'll show you. It's cracked. That's your vacuum leak.
Actually, before we go over there, Wizard, look at this.
CarTrack.
The CarTrack CL65 is back home. That'll be another video that I do soon. The aftermath of this CL65. Some things broke. A really strange thing broke that we've never encountered before in all of our years of Mercedes ownership and repairs. Very, very odd. You'll just have to wait and see the video what happens, and then we'll see what we can do to fix it. But it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be crazy.
All right, show me this thing with the 300 SE, and
over here.
check out CarTrack on Tavarish's YouTube channel.
It features the car wizard.
Yeah, the Wizard's in it. Yes, the Wizard's in it. Easy there.
The cracks.
Oh no.
This thing is rubber.
Oh.
And the cracks are starting to get really bad on it.
How much is that?
$35.
Really?
That's it.
That's a miracle. Wow. You never know with Mercedes whether it's going to be $5 or $500. There's just no predicting with that kind of stuff.
Know.
Huh. All right. Well, let's get to the van, huh?
Yes. Let's dive into the van.
All right. Listen closely to this noise. It's a little better when it's warmed up, but it's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear that faint little rattle there?
It sounds like a belt, something like a tensioner. My guess, just from experience, is a smog pump is failing.
Smog pump. It sounds 1,000 times worse when you start it up first thing in the morning. It sounds awful. It overwhelms the sound of anything else this engine could make. When you pop the hood on these things, there's not a lot to see, is there?
No, there's not really a lot to see on these.
Wizard's looking for something. There's the engine deep back there.
Definitely on the driver's side of the engine. We can get up in the lift and we can see it a lot better.
Okay. Best way to see the engine of these vans is from the bottom, but also, even better, from the inside. You can see a 350 Chevy from an angle you normally would never ever see it. We'll show you.
We won't be able to go as high as normal, so we might have to squat.
Ah, because of the high top?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's lighter than the Excursion at least.
Not even phasing it.
Nah, your new lifts are a lot better.
Yeah. If we go any further, we're going to start crushing the top of your van.
That's like chest height. So you brought the stools.
Yeah, we're going to scoot under this time on the stools.
Well, this will be fun. Yes. This is definitely doable.
Yeah, it works.
Scoot, Wizard. What do you think of my noise? What's there?
Power steering pump. There's a water pump. An alternator, tensioner.
It's all on the left side?
It's over in here.
Have
you had any issues with your steering at all?
No? Well, you want me to start it up?
That would be good.
It's not that high. I can climb right up. Yeah, Wizard. It's running.
I found the problem.
Okay.
Look at your tensioner up there, just bouncing around and clacking around.
I see it, yes. It's weeble wobbling?
Yeah. Your tensioner's going out.
Okay.
So that's your clacking noise.
Well, that's best case scenario, huh?
Yeah?
Oh, it's in drive.
Oh my god.
I didn't even realize.
I'm glad we didn't grab the drive for a second.
That's a one-wheel peel going down right now. I thought it was in neutral. I must have bumped it. All right, Wizard, continue with your little scooting.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. I don't see anything leaking up here. The radiator looks nice and dry.
That's good.
The hoses look good. The belt looks decent. We'll probably put a new one on if we're going to do the tensioner. Just do the belt while we're at it.
Sure, why not? But
okay. Fan clutch feels good.
It's a 95,000 mile van, so...
That's all?
That's all.
No wonder it's in nice condition.
Yes.
These tires are a little old.
Definitely.
Nothing loose on that side. The brakes look good. Uh-oh.
Huh?
You can see it, watch, it'll wiggle.
Oh.
So there's some play in your steering there. That'll have to be replaced.
All right.
Nothing. Maybe the wheel bearings seem to be repacked. They're a little bit loose, but not too bad.
This is a very dry engine.
Amazingly dry. It's crazy.
Look at this transpan. Wow.
It was taken good care of. Gonna need a U-joint.
Old good old-fashioned U-joints, yep. All right.
No leaks on the back of the engine up there.
But a very, very simple machine.
Yes,
This
it is.
scooting. Uh-oh, I just saw some goo.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
it's gonna be a taste identification. Are you ready?
Okay. Oh, that's really gooey.
Yeah, that's brake fluid. You have a wheel cylinder leaking inside of there. We'll probably do both of them because it never fails when you do one. Then the other one starts leaking.
Well, that's minor maintenance, Wizard.
I really don't find a whole lot wrong at all. Anything that'd be typical for a vehicle this age.
It's an old Chevy.
Yep.
This will be a pretty anticlimactic office visit.
It will be.
Yeah.
Not going to make me very much money, but that's okay.
How's your yacht doing?
It's doing good. Jenny's in there. She's doing all kinds of interior work.
She's living in there?
No. She's redoing the interior.
Oh. Actually, Wizard, we forgot something very, very important.
What's that?
The television.
We need to see why it's not turning on.
Why isn't it turning on? It's vitally important that that 1991 television turns on.
Let's see if we can get it to turn on.
Please. So, Wizard, I have a command center up here for my mood lights, and there's even a switch here for the television,
Oh, wow.
I believe. Right here. This is the TV switch, which should turn on the TV.
It's not doing anything. I don't know if it's a 12 volt TV or 120 volt. A Joyful Christmas. 1992. That's original to the van.
Yes. Well, if you get that working, then whenever they do a conversion van Concours Elegant, I will get all of my Concours points because the TV still works. So that's very important, Wizard.
Yeah, I would say that it is.
You have to unscrew the wood to get behind the TV, huh?
I have to take the wood off and trace the wiring and see what's going on.
This mood light, Wizard.
It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You can't buy stuff like this anymore.
No, absolutely not.
You can't. It's all LEDs. This is all incandescent bulbs.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm counting on you, Wizard. The control center for the monogram is counting on you.
We'll get it. We'll get it going.
I'm excited to get in the office with this one. This is great.
Well, not so fast.
Yes.
There's one more spot that we can check. I still might find some gold there.
Some gold.
The ticket's pretty small right now. I got to try and get something.
Yes. You mean the rear access for the engine?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is cool to show people, so.
See what kind of nuggets we can find in there.
Nuggets. This whole panel, this little hump right here, hides a lot of the engine.
Yep.
So technically this is much more of a hood than the actual hood, probably.
Yes. If you had valve cover gaskets or distributor or tune-up or anything, you would do it through the access here.
So you'd sit in the comfy chair and tune up?
Yep.
My wood cabinetry is proving to be an obstacle in this, so that would have to be removed and maybe a seat, but there's the 350.
You see spark plugs, exhaust manifold, you can see the throttle body, everything's right there.
Yeah, I don't see any gold for you, Wizard, though.
No, I don't see anything either.
Wizard, You're invested in new lighting and new artwork. It's a yachts battle.
Yeah, there's yachts fighting.
There's yachts sinking.
Yes, there's people out on the water. It's not good.
Hopefully you're not worried about your yacht sinking.
No.
What are you shopping for? Candy?
Wholesale candy. So you can hand it out with your van when you're driving it.
Now, not everybody that owns a conversion van is creepy. It's not a free candy thing. Oh, come on. Wizard, you know not all vans are creepy, and that one is not creepy. That's the coolest van, the greatest luxury car of the 1980s.
It really is a cool van.
Yes, yes.
My dad actually looked into buying one when I was a kid. We just never could afford it. So the tensioner we saw that's flopping around, making a light rack at $150.
Good.
U-joint that's loose is $125.
Okay, this is great.
Wheel cylinder, we're going to do both of them.
Okay.
And fluid and bleeding the brakes would be $180.
Less than $200 for brakes. How about that? Okay, this is amazing. Yes.
Idler arm, $160, the loose idler arm.
So far, not a single one over $200.
Good old cheap Chevy part.
Yeah, wonderful. So that's it. Other than the TV, which
the TV, I mean, once I get the wood apart and get in there.
No expense spared. Whatever it takes, we have to have that TV going. Yes.
So it'll be anywhere between $5,000 to $5,000.
It's not gonna be $5,000. Okay, but yeah, $5 for like a fuse. Yeah.
So the grand total for everything is anywhere between $620
yes.
and $5,620.
Okay. Well, the TV needs to work. It's not going to cost $5,000.
I hope not.
It's not. So okay, you can fix it. And yes, the TV is very important. It is paramount. And that's old Chevys for you.
It is.
Isn't it amazing? Like even new Chevys, the stuff isn't cheap. It's all expensive, but. All these parts are still in
Chevys
AutoZones, O'Reilly's, they're just everywhere. It's so easy to keep one of these going.
It definitely is. Borrowing the TV is not super expensive. This is actually a pretty cheap bill.
It's awesome. Yes, yes. I love this van. I love it. They're great. Everybody should own one of these and not make candy jokes and murder jokes.
Buy lots of candy.
Stop it. Thank you for watching.